Hello everyone, it's Blaze, and welcome back to a ranking of every character in Disventure Camp All Stars. Now, out of the three we watched so far, I actually really did like it. Season 2, obviously, in my opinion, still a whole lot better than the other two, but honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this one's actually a bit better than at Season 1. I don't know why people hate All Stars so much. Yeah, the writing could be mediocre, but it's whatever. You can see all my reactions to it in the playlist in the eye or on my reaction channel. Broken Blaze Reacts. Links are always in the description to that and even in the eye. So without delay, let's just rank these characters. So I'm going to be going in order from when they were eliminated or how long they lasted. And we're going to see if they changed anywhere from their current rankings. So obviously there's best, great, good, could be better, garbage, and hell, which... a little spoiler, Gabby will be moving out of hell, so don't you worry, she won't be staying there. But just wait until where she goes, that's later in the video. Haha, incentive to continue watching. Please don't skip through it. Okay, but still, first off, we have James. Last season, I put him in best tier, because I really did love his arc throughout the entire season, from being an asshole that basically used Aiden to actually genuinely caring and loving him, and then winning the season. Oh, that was amazing, and it was just a great character, but he was the first out in Season 2, which, it was the start of Jake's insecurity arc that finished off at the end of the season, which don't worry, I'll get to Jake's stuff, because I have a lot to say about Jake. But honestly, he does move down to a good tier, because he was only in a handful of episodes and was barely there, so... but still, I love his character. His entire character revolved around Jake this season, and it kind of sucked. But Lake, I will say she probably moves down to a good or great tier, because she still was the same great Lake. It's just, I wish we had more screen time with her, because she got out second in episode 3, which really sucks, because I really did like Lake. Lake and James were two of my favorite characters from season 2. But seeing how far they've fallen is just sad, in my opinion. Miriam, the winner of Season 1. The fact that she was out third shows that we were getting a brand new winner, which is crazy. But the fact that she also wrote the letters that basically made rumbles in the Villains Alliance was really great, in my opinion. But I'm going to keep her in the great tier, but move her... yeah, down here with like I'm putting all the new ones in at the back so I keep track of who's who. But Hunter, who in my opinion, Hunter was an okay character. He got in 4th in season 2, but got out 4th in season 3, which is actually a big surprise in my opinion. I do like him, but how he acted during his time was kind of was a little abusive, but when we get to Allie, I will have strong opinions with it. But Hunter, honestly, in my opinion, he moved down to good tier because he was an okay character this season. Connor, where's Connor? He straight up single-handedly moves up to best tier because he was such an amazing character that, oh my gosh, he did so... okay, let's start from the beginning. From the beginning, Connor was just here for Riya, but as the season grew, we realized that Riya's far too gone to be saved, and Connor is just... oh my gosh, I just love Connor so much, and he deserves all the happiness in the world, and by the end of the season, we see him with a wife, and I am happy for him. But I will say, in his elimination episode, that one really felt robbed, in my opinion. Like, Riya and Yule, for some reason, were the ones that were apparently going... okay, so the Villains Alliance obviously didn't add Connor because everyone loved the dude, so but for some... in my opinion, I would have voted for Riya if I was on their team because she's the reason we lost the game, or lost the challenge, because she destroyed the stage. Yet Connor was the one to go home, which makes no sense. I'm just glad he came back in the redemption episode, because that was great, and seeing his character growth, realizing that Riya's too far gone to save, it's just amazing. I love this dude. He is a great character and deserves to be happy in life. Like, dude's in his 50s and yet took 4th place. Oh man, and I do also feel a little sorry for him because each elimination, in my opinion, was he was terribly written out of the show. Like, he volunteered to leave in season 2, which really sucks, but whatever. He was unceremoniously booted for some reason in episode 6, and then volunteered to leave again in episode 18 because his ankle was too broken to continue, which really sucks. So Hunter could have made it to the end, and oh man, I just really wish he won, in my opinion. But still, Fiore, yeah, she's moving down to gray tier. It just sucks because Fiore was a character I really did like. She was a great character in season 1, but seeing how she was treated throughout this entire show was really bad. She was treated like crap for no reason. Like, straight up, every character had to get a dig into her for some reason. Alec was the only one who actually tried to be nice, which, oh man, I'm just glad those two have a nice relationship. Father-daughter, I should mention, not anything like that, you creeps. She's 8. But still, Fiore was a good character. I wish she did a bit more, but seeing how her ruse can't work twice on these people, it was hard to really trick them again, but still, it's whatever. Ellie, ooh. Yeah, she's staying in probably the good tier, because Ellie was an okay character, in my opinion, but when she became part of the villains line, she started going downhill, in my opinion, to the point where she did get eliminated. It's whatever, though, but it just sucks that going from 3rd to 8th or 7th, I should say, is kind of sucks. But whatever. But anyway, Tess. She was just there, in my opinion. She barely was there, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, her entire character revolved around Hunter and Allie again, in my opinion, which really sucks, but it's just whatever. But the fact that she got eliminated because Gabby wanted to be a spiteful bitch is, wow, that was bullshit. But still, Tess was an okay character. I really did like her, but I just wish there was more done with her. She was just there. And now we're on to the merge group with Ashley to start us off. And finally making it to the merge, but then immediately being booted out was wow. I don't remember how she got booted out. I forget, but honestly, she's still a great character. She's not best tier, in my opinion. She's on the border, though. It just, I don't know, just something about her I'm just not 100% loving about her, but I do love her character so much. There's just something about her I just don't really truly love like I do with Connor. Like, I don't know, it's hard to really describe, but Ashley, an amazing character. Helping Jake through his massive trauma dumps is so great for her, because oh my gosh, he desperately needed so much help. But I'm glad Ashley came back. One of the few people, Connor, Yule, and Ashley were the only 3 to not make it to the merge to return, and all 3 of them were made it through the merge, which honestly is great in my opinion. But Tom, I'm honestly moving him down to a good tier. Like, he was a good character, just the fact that his character again revolved around Jake is kind of, man, I just wanted him to be him, not just trying to be afraid of talking to Jake. It just kind of sucks. I do like this character, I wish there was more with him. I just wish we knew Tom, not Tom loves Jake. I want to know more about him, but it's whatever. But I still loved his character, and his little mini arc growth throughout the entire season was great. But it just sucks that he lost to Gabby in that tiebreaker, which sucks, but don't worry, she's going to be eliminated very soon. But Yule. Honestly, for being the minor antagonist throughout the entire show, he was still a good character. It just, you know what, could be better, because actually, is him being misogynist a good thing to show how terrible he is, or a bad thing? I don't know. You know what, let's just keep him in good, because it shows how terrible he is. But the one thing that truly I despise about it is the fact that he, in the episode 18, when, or not 18, 19, when the helpers were being picked, he was finally going to apologize to Grett for how he acted, but then for some reason backed out at the last minute because he found the totem, which honestly, in my opinion, undeserved. Honestly, I don't know why Yule was picked. he was an okay dude. I'm really glad he changed his hairstyle, because fuck that bowl cut. Oh my gosh, what were they thinking? But honestly, it was a whatever time. Yule was an okay character. Gabby. Ooh, Gabby. The devil herself. Now, if you watch my season 1 and the Disventure Camp 1, you know I despise this bitch. But, like Jake, there was a redemption arc for Gabby, in my opinion. I was slowly, I should mention, starting to like her. After her little villain arc of getting rid of Tess and Ashley, she slowly was being good. So she's moving up to could be better. I'm still not going to put her in good tier. She's still one of my least favorite characters of everyone. Like, if you want me to do a ranking in order for my favorite character, my least favorite, let me know. I might do that depending on how I'm feeling, but still. But I won't do Carnival of Chaos until after it's over, because I have no clue how each character would act. But still, Gabby, in my opinion, definitely has improved slightly. She's definitely not good. She's definitely not good in my opinion. I still don't like her that much, but she's slowly starting to warm up to me. That's for sure. So, Aiden. Honestly, his relationship or frenemies with Jake was really good. I still really like Aiden. Like, dude's a great character. Like, yeah, his quarrels with Jake could get on my nerves sometimes, so like, oh my gosh, just shut up, you two. But I'm glad that by the end of the season, it shows that they have become at least friends. They aren't the best of friends, they're not going to go out for coffee and hang out, but they're at least respect each other enough not to try and kill each other. But I'm just glad I'm just glad that Aiden was still a great character, in my opinion. Alec, from hitting rock bottom to actually being a decent character by the end, it was really a great move, in my opinion. I still really do like him, but I don't know, just something about him I'm not 100% loving, but Alec is still a great character, and honestly, his little relationship with Fiore is just great. He needs a new daughter, or a new child, I should say, because his son despises him from everything he's done, and her parents despise her, so hey, why not these two assholes be friends together? It's nice to see. But Grett, honestly, one of the biggest and greatest achievements in my opinion. She's still not best tier because I don't truly love her character like I do with Connor, because Connor's the GOAT. Connor will always be the GOAT. We are a Connor Appreciation Society here. But Grett, hands down, and amazing. From being Yule's punching bag to basically charring his face in episode 19, like straight up, like she grilled his face. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Grett is an amazing character. The massive body change was a little bit of an off bit because I already got used to her original design, but this new design, I really do love for her. I'm glad she's becoming happy with who she is, and I just really hope everything goes well for her. Who knows? Maybe we might see them again someday, because how the season ends, it seems like maybe we're going to get more of their story. Allie. Allie. Could have been better. Straight up, she became the new Gabby. But a little after the merge, once Tess got eliminated, okay, I should probably start. Her character still revolved around Hunter and Tess until both of them got eliminated, which I'm thankful for, so we don't have them like all again. But with how her character was played, in my opinion, it was bad. Straight up bad. Like, she was such a toxic person to the point where I was actually wondering if Hunter even wants to stay with this toxic bitch, because she actually was becoming a villain near the end of the show, and only at the end she realized how terrible she was being. In my opinion, Allie had the biggest fumble, in my opinion, because I really loved her character. She was a great character. And honestly, those fans who heckled her honestly deserve. She wasn't there. She was barely there. She only revolved around Hunter and Tess. If there was anything else, I don't know. Or, not, I shouldn't say I don't know. I don't remember, because my brain isn't the smartest at times. I will admit, I forget things easily. But Allie is just, no, I I'm not the biggest fan of Allie after All Stars, but I still like her. It just she could have been written differently, in my opinion. Jake, oh, the biggest redemption story I've ever seen. Total Drama wishes it could do character writing that good. He had the biggest glow up. I did not like Jake by the end of season 1, but dude has matured so much to the point where he has actually jumped from a straight up could be better tier to honestly one of my favorites. Like Jake in season 1, one of the worst characters. Jake in season 3, one of the best characters because of how much growth and realization, how much of an asshole he's been. Honestly, by the end of the season, I really wanted Jake to win. Like straight up, like Jake was redeemed himself so much to the point where I wish he actually won. Now, I do appreciate the story that they made with how it ended, but I still wanted Jake to win to show just how far down she has actually fallen. That the win was right in Riya's grasp, but yet in the end, her own downfall was her own immaturity and realization that she is alone and can never and the way she's acting can never work. But oh my gosh, but we'll get to her in a minute. But Jake, biggest glow up, made a lot of enemies, but realized how terrible he's been, made lots of amends to the point where they actually are friends. Allie, I'm not 100% sure on, but they at least respect each other enough to not try and kill each other anymore. But him and Aiden have become nice friends with each other. But I'm just by the end, I'm glad him and Tom were together. At the beginning of the season, I didn't really want them to be together because I still wasn't a fan of Jake, but by the end, he has made me a Jake-Tom shipper to the end, because oh my gosh, those two are great together. They're just a bunch, those two are both idiots and deserve to be happy together, because I love those two. I don't know how else to describe, like, characters I love, or anything I really like, I find it hard for me to describe why I like them. The characters I hate, I go way into detail why I despise them. It's just weird in my opinion. But finally, Riya. Or actually, for the main contestants, we still have the others to do. But Riya, oh boy. She's fallen from grace in my opinion. She was a good character, I will give her that, but how she treated Connor, like she literally broke his ankle after backstabbing him. Not once, but twice. And then just literally tried to remove his foot from his ankle by snapping it in his broken ankle already. Like, straight up, Riya, what the flying fuck? And for her to win in the end was honestly a bittersweet pill, but seeing how everyone is happy with each other is worth more than $3 million. And her being alone with all her awards and her crying as a result because she's alone, because of her own downfall, is just icing on the cake, in my opinion. Riya, honestly, there's more that we could do with Riya, and if there's eventually going to be another All-Star season or something like that, I don't know, maybe we might, who knows, maybe she might come back, maybe she might not, maybe they might not even do another All-Stars. I will say, they should have maybe waited one more season before an All-Stars, but that's just me, But honestly, Riya, downfall a little. I don't exactly hate her, but I don't know. But now on to the management. And first off, Emily. We're just going to get the new one right out of the way. Garbage. The only reason she was there was to help convince Trevor to confess his feelings. And that was it. The rest of the time, she literally could have been removed from the show and nothing would have changed. Emily's character was pointless. In my opinion, like straight up pointless. She doesn't deserve to go in hell because that spot was only meant for Gabby. But still, she's not hell worthy anyway. She's just terribly written. Same with Jensen. Like, she was barely there, yet she was somehow so important for the entire story. I don't understand why. They could have done anything else. Maybe had Oliver talk to Trevor about this. Who knows? That's honestly, in my opinion, Oliver should. We'll get to Oliver, but in my opinion, Emily 100% could have been removed, and nothing, I repeat, nothing would have changed. But Crystal, who one of my favorite characters from season 2, and dropped down pretty far down the pecking order. She honestly was just meh to me. her relationship with Derek and Trevor were just whatever, and honestly, the fact that she threatened to fire Trevor or not Trevor, threatened Derek because he wasn't being professional for some reason. Bullshit, in my opinion. He was being so professional by trying to help his friend keep his job. Like, yeah, it wasn't professional in her eyes, but to me, being professional is bullshit. Like, yeah, there's some professional people that or companies, but sometimes having a bit of fun is okay. Like, these two are literally peanut butter and jelly. You can't have one without the other. Well, you can, but it won't be right sometimes. I don't know, but back to Crystal. Like, I don't exactly like Crystal anymore after this. Like, and honestly, seeing that Derek and Trevor are back in charge of Carnival of Chaos is just good in my opinion, because I miss those two duo, and the season showed why I really did like them. They were great together. But Derek, who could have been better. Like, his character was good, but I don't know. I just don't exactly love Derek. But honestly, him and Trevor just work so well together that's hard to really not hate him, because he realizes his mistake and realizes that he needs Trevor in his life. And I'm just happy that those two are going to be together again, because those two are great. I just realized how many gay couples there are. Good for them! But still, Derek is a great dude, and Trevor, honestly, he's moved up a lot, in my opinion. Like, straight up, Trevor was just a mediocre in the first season, but he actually improved so much in this season that I'm glad that they were bailed out of jail. Still makes no sense that they only got 6 years for destroying the environment. Like, that would at least give a minimum light sentence, I want to say. Who knows? But still, Trevor, honestly, I love him. His little story arc was realizing he loves Derek and wants to admit it to him, but Crystal constantly is getting in his way. It's just really a great little storyline, but I just loved a lot. But Oliver could have been better because he wasn't even there. Like, straight up, remove all of the Emily stuff and replace it with Oliver, and it made sense. Like, Oliver clearly would have cared about him, because he realized, hey, they're interns, just like he was, and they probably are going through a lot after being bailed out of jail. Oh, but Oliver, he was just there, and he wasn't even there, I should say, but so he goes down a whole lot. But it's whatever. Maybe we'll see him again someday, but I honestly doubt it. Marcus, yeah, honestly, I do like Marcus. He improved a slight bit because we actually got to know a little more about him, but actually, no, we barely. No, wait, yeah, we did. He learned he used to play drums. And honestly, oh, and speaking of that episode, loved it. But still, Marcus was a great character. I just wish we got more about him. And Nina, you can't have Marcus without Nina, same with Derek and Trevor, so. But Nina actually went down a bit because of how little screen time we got of both of those, because we had so many characters. It was just whatever. Like, and the fact that the episode 19 showed that she's a demon possessing a doll, which makes no sense, and apparently cursed Aiden? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm confused as hell now on that. Maybe we'll get more about that in the future, but I don't know. Like, straight up, these are my rankings for All Stars. Like, straight up, I really did like All Stars. Season 2 obviously was better in my opinion, but All Stars is definitely a good second in my opinion. Season 1 obviously it wouldn't make it the worst, but Season 1 was still way better than the garbage that Total Drama was pumping out in the end. Like, straight up. Who knows, maybe I might do a ranking of each of the Total Dramas, including the Disventure Camp, to see where I rank them. Who knows, maybe another day for now. But thank you all for watching this. Can't wait to see you all in my reactions for Disventure or Carnival of Chaos, because at the time of recording this, I finally finished the All-Star ranking and have yet to see any of the Carnival of Chaos, but by the time this episode airs, you'll probably see the first 3 episodes already up on my reaction channel, Broken Plays Reacts, always in the description and in the eye in each of my gaming videos. Subscribe to that channel as well, because I do a lot of funny little things with that. But for now, I'll see you I'll see you whenever I post next. Bye, guys. Fuck, I cannot speak.